You know, I just want to put a disclaimer out here. I literally have nothing to gain in terms of financial compensation or financial strife. I don't answer to anybody. Um, I'm literally just a gamer slash like streamer slash rapper. I have nothing to gain from getting into political beefs with people or just beefs with people in general. But it's been very one-sided. He hasn't said anything back to me, but I've been I've been going to Jackson Hinkle for a few months now, and I really just want to have a civil conversation with him because he, for the longest time, pretended to be a progressive, and because that was the wave at the time. This guy's just a cloud chaser. But so here's the thing: is that now he's like full in on Trump, and like he's talking about like MAGA communism and shit like that. And I got Trump people in my audience. One of my closest online friends. Shout out to him. I don't want to drag him into this, but shout out to him. He hops on my podcast almost weekly. He's a Trump voter. I don't think he's a fan of communism. I don't think that Trump and communism go hand in hand. Now, I don't know. Maybe there's a new brand of MAGA that I don't know about. But I just think that Jackson Hinkle is a fucking chud. And I think that he'll do anything to make a quick buck. I mean, how do y'all think that he lives the lavish lifestyle that he has, that he lives with? And like, you know what? I respect the hustle. Do what you have to do. Get paid. But don't act like you're a fighter for the people. That's my thing. Don't pretend that you care about the people and that you tell the people the truth. And you claim to be anti-war and you claim to be anti-establishment, but yet the Serena Sin Award, which you won, pays over at least $250,000 to the people that win it. Jackson Hinkle has literally taken money from the Syrian government. There's no question about that. None. So he's definitely taking money from the Kremlin as well. And I just want his supporters to know how much money he's making. Because I'm curious to know too. How much is Putin and the Russian government paying him to be their drone? We're going to be reacting to one of his videos. Hold on, give me a second. We go full screen. Actually, let me just share my screen. Sorry for the little bit of delay. Still not fully used to the way that StreamYards does things. All right. As you'll see, I'm subscribed to this chud because even if I stop fucking with people, I still don't unsubscribe from them just because I'm too lazy to. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what this chode has to say, shall we?
Trump was just on a CNN town hall for his presidential election.
This fucker has the most annoying voice. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this for like damn near 11 minutes. Like he literally talks like he's got that one hair on your ass crack that's got like shit on it and like you like can't get it out. That's literally how he's talking 24/7. This fucker talks like he has a dick up his throat. Oh wait, he's got Putin's dick up his throat. That's right. Sorry.
Election, and let me just say that was one of the funniest things I've seen on TV in a long time. That was one of the funniest things. TV just is not the same without Donald Trump. And he was having this conversation with this, quintessential millennial bitchy, white woman.
Right.
And she's a total warmonger, right?
Where's your proof of that, though? Like, and listen, anyone that knows me knows that I don't defend CNN. I don't defend any of the mainstream media. I don't. But you can't just say shit and then not show it. Like, just show the receipts. I'll show something at the end of this video that will prove my point. Prove yours, Hinkle. Jesus Christ.
She's this total warmonger. She's like, Mr. Trump, don't you want war with Russia? Don't you think Putin is a war criminal? And
He is.
he's like, frankly, you're a very nasty woman. Frankly,
yeah, he fucking dodged it like a little bitch. I mean, she's not wrong though. Like, Putin is a war criminal. He literally is. So this is a very weird take for Jackson to take, considering that, like, this guy who claims to be a communist, a fucking communist, is like, you know, so cool with just like cozying up to Vladimir Putin, who literally is like, you know, against any form of like the people having the power, which is what in theory communism is actually meant to be. Vladimir Putin doesn't give his people power. Vladimir Putin takes power away from his people. Literally, Jackson Hinkle is pro Russia because it's pro his pocketbook. That's literally the reason why. Because he knows that it makes him money. That's why. He cares about the money first and you second. It just is what it is. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just true.
You know, I don't think Putin's a war criminal. Frankly, I don't really know if I want Ukraine to win. I want peace. So he said all the right things. Let's break it down and react to his amazing segment here, because I love to see this. And you just know this is sending everyone at the State Department, everyone in the deep state, into a complete shell shock.
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Donald Trump is part of the deep state. What the fuck are you talking about? What in the shit are you talking about? Are you really going to sit here and tell me that this fucker here, I'm just going to share this tab instead for just like a hot second, okay? Listen, are you really going to sit here and tell me that Donald Trump is not part of the deep state? Motherfucker, look at this. Look. Holy shit. What? You're telling me that this fuck is not deep within the, establishment? Are you fucking with me? You're kidding me, right? Seriously? You're going to sit here and tell me that? I don't know what this man is smoking. Actually, that's not Trump. But, like, come on, bro. Look. He was homies with Hillary and Bill Clinton. What are you talking about? What, Jackson? You're sick in the head. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jackson. I know that's what you get paid to say. You have someone's hand so far up your ass that you can't control what you're saying. But just tell the people that are paying you to say this shit to say accurate shit, please. Just please ask them to tell you accurate information for you to regurgitate out of your already cock-filled mouth, okay? Please.
You're like, what did he say? He didn't say he wants Ukraine to win. He didn't say Putin's a war criminal. Let's check it out.
She's a Republican. This will be the first election that she has voted in. What's your question for the president, Caitlin?
Hello, President Trump.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
The current administration has made it clear that we should continue to provide military equipment to Ukraine so that they can defend themselves.
Which, for the record, I do not agree with. I'm very against, like, I was for it the first couple times, giving the Ukraine money and shit. But it's gotten to the point now where it's just Biden fighting a proxy war against Russia, and I do not like that in the slightest. I genuinely do not think that the U.S. needs to be involved in this. I think there's many more important things to worry about in the country. But that's just me. Moving on.
Do you support this decision, and how would you deal with the increasing threat posed by Vladimir Putin?
First of all, thank you very much. It's really nice. And it's an important question, so important, because we're giving away so much equipment. We don't have ammunition for ourselves right now. We don't have ammunition.
That's not true. We literally have the most ammunition out of any time in the history of our country. The last 2 years, and correct me if I'm living in an alternate reality here, but I believe that Joe Biden has been the man occupying the White House for the last 2 years. We've had the highest increase in the military budget since World War II. We have everything now. Everything plus like a million. And the funny thing is we're not fighting in any active wars. Like, even though I didn't agree with it, I could kind of be like, okay, well, we're still active in Afghanistan. We're still active in Iraq. But we're literally not. We're not doing anything. We just have all this shit for like the military when they're not even asking for half of it. Why? So that we can police the rest of the world? Like, Trump's not telling you the truth here. He's just not. It's just not true. Like, no matter how you want to shape it to try to like defend him, that's fine, but just tell the truth. It's not that hard.
For ourselves, we're giving away so much. But here's the thing.
Okay, from the get-go, he's basically saying, like, look, we're giving way too much to Ukraine. We don't even have ammunition for ourselves. Based.
I have to say it to
Jackson, that's not based. At least give a fact. At least tell the truth. Say something. Jesus Christ. Don't just say based. I just gave you facts. You can literally look at the U.S. Congress and you can look at what was in the bills and you can be like, oh shit, the military has more than they ever have. It might not all be guns and shit, but they're very much equipped. We spend so much money per year through the military industrial complex that, like, I don't know, bro. To act like Trump is like against the military industrial complex is fucking wild to me. That's just crazy. That is a crazy take to have.
To start off, no longer matters. If I were president, this would have never happened.
I really don't believe that. I think that the Ukraine war would have happened either way. I just think that there would have been a different response. I think that's a more charitable answer. I don't know if he's necessarily talking about the war. I don't know if that's what he's talking about. If he's saying that there wouldn't have been a war, because I don't think that's true. But I think he has a genuine answer if he says, like, well, we would have had a different way to like respond to it. I think that's actually a genuine answer, but he's not genuine, so he's not saying that answer.
And even the Democrats admit that. Putin knew it would have never happened, and his pipeline would have never happened. A lot of things would have never happened, but this would never happen. And all those dead people.
Mr. President, which Democrats say that?
Nah, that's actually true though. Which Dems said that? Which ones? What Dems said that? Hold on. Democrats who said if Trump was president, the Ukraine war wouldn't have happened. Sorry, I can't type. It's voters. It's voters, not Democratic politicians. This man is so fucking sleazy. So sleazy, bruh. It was literally the voters. Oh my god, bruh. Here. Jackson, chud. It was the fucking voters, fuckface. It was the voters. God, you're so gullible. Like, Jesus Christ. MAGA communist motherfucker.
They probably all say it in private, bitch.
Both Russian and Ukraine.
They probably do. But he's saying that shit as if it's a fact that they said it out loud. Like, you're literally cucking to the establishment right now, Jackson. Just tell the fucking truth, man. Come on. It's not that difficult. It's literally, if you weren't so consumed by trying to make money, telling the truth should always be the first thing. Money comes second, because when you die, you can't take your money with you. What you can take with you is that you had dignity and that you had honor and that you told people the truth. I have nothing to gain from going after you. Nothing. I'm gonna get more hate than love. I'm not gonna make any money. Nothing. But I need to combat you because you're full of shit, Jackson. I need to combat you because you're telling people a false narrative. And I'm going to show something later that completely exposes you. Completely. And people can make up their minds and do what they want to with it. And it won't be any skin off of my nose. I won't give a shit.
Ukrainian, they wouldn't be dead today. And all those cities that are blown up and disintegrated right to the ground, that wouldn't have happened. Okay. Now, here's the problem. We've given so far $171 billion.
Okay. In fairness, we've actually given more than that. We've given a lot more money than that. Trump's right. We have. We've given a lot of money. But there was a but here. What would be different under you? Like, would you be spending that money on healthcare? Would you be spending it on education for children? Would you be spending it on trying to save the environment? Would you be spending it on trying to end homelessness in California and Pennsylvania and New York? Would you be doing that? Because if your answer is no, then shut the fuck up because you wouldn't have spent the money any differently.
They've given, meaning European Union, which is approximately the same size altogether as our economy. They've given about 20. So we're at 170, let's say, and they're at 20. You don't have to know too much about history to realize, or geography, to realize that they're a little bit more affected than we are.
Isn't this the same guy who literally, when talking about geography and like weather and shit, said that like a hurricane was like the wettest in terms of water? He said that shit, didn't he? He literally said that shit. I mean, a lot of my memory from 2018 and 2019 is a blur, but I'm pretty sure he said that shit. I'm pretty sure that he said that. He also wanted to nuke a hurricane. So yeah.
Okay, so they've got to put up a lot more money,
Right.
because they're taking advantage of us like every other country did. That's why
in what way though? Because when you were president, the Saudis took advantage of you. You gave the Saudis a $300 billion, at least a $3 billion weapons deal, and in turn, you took money, $120 million from them illegally into the White House when you were president. They funneled it into your DC hotel, and these are the same people that were responsible for 9/11. So where does that equate? Like, you didn't show any strength when you were president either when it came to foreign policy. You literally took money from the country that killed Americans. What the fuck are you talking about? And this little chud here is literally defending it. This little chud here gets money from, like, you know, the RNC and shit like that. And he gets money from, like, you know, the Russian propaganda news and shit like that. He doesn't give a shit about what's right and what's wrong and what's factual and what's not factual, because he's making money off of it. I'm not making any money off of this shit. None. I'm literally at 140 subs. And I don't give a shit if I lose subs. Because I'm speaking the truth as I see it, and I'm fighting for you, the people. Period.
They ended NAFTA and replaced it with the USMCA, Mexico, Canada.
Okay. That's not true. You did not end NAFTA. You put through NAFTA 2.0, which was a little bit better than NAFTA, but it still was a giveaway to the corporations. Jobs still got outsourced. People still lost jobs. Factories still closed down. The workers still got fucked over. So not necessarily true, but go off, I guess.
This issue, Mr. President, I should know. I don't know any Democrats who have said they don't believe Putin would have been.
Bro, it's crystal ball. It's literally crystal ball out there working for CNN.
Okay, and what does crystal ball have to do with this though? Like, in all realness, like, dog, she literally just got married. She's literally on her honeymoon. What the fuck are you going after her for?
If you were president, but her question is, would you continue to give Ukraine money and weapons?
Yeah, like, answer the question, G. Just answer it straight up. Answer it straight up, because he can't answer it.
If you're elected, what's the answer?
I have a very good relationship with.
Answer the question, motherfucker. Answer the question. Just answer. Just say yes or no. Just live with your answer. You're not going to lose your base who suck you off constantly. Just answer the question. They'll follow you no matter what you say. Just answer the fucking question.
President Zelensky, because as you know, he backed me up with the phony impeachment hoax #1 when he said the president didn't do anything wrong. So I happened to like. Yeah, that's right. And I was totally exonerated, by the way. Just a waste of time and money.
You were impeached over that. You were impeached over that. But let's stay on topic here, Mr. President, because the question.
Yeah. I mean, getting dirt on a political opponent is like not really all that ethical, but there was dirt on Biden to be had. And like, you know, it's not really all that bad, to tell you the truth. What Trump did, if that's what he did, that's not really all that bad. That's not something to be impeached over. It's not, really. He did a lot worse shit. And a lot of presidents have done a lot worse shit than what he did with that. So, yeah. But the fact that he can't answer the fucking question, like, it's not even that hard of a question. You like it's literally being dragged out to like all he had to say was yes or no, but he can never give a straight answer about anything. He has to like pat himself on the fucking back or like make himself a victim. He can never just answer a straight question without being like a little bitch boy about it. Because he's literally just a child in a fucking man's body, bro.
Question is, would you give Ukraine weapons?
I was impeached by a crazy woman named Nancy Pelosi.
Answer the question, my guy. We all know Nancy Pelosi's crazy. Answer the question. Just answer the. Look at that little chud laughing. Answer the question. It's not funny, Jackson. Answer the question.
Here is, would you give Ukraine weapons and funding if you were?
Yeah, would you?
Let me just put it a nicer way. If I'm president, I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours.
That's not the answer. Answer the question. Answer the question. Just answer the fucking question. Bro, I'm begging you, just give me something. Just give me some form of answer and I can accept it. I can deal with that. Like, just give a straight answer for once in your life, bro. Come on.
How would you settle that war in one day?
Look, I'll meet with Putin. I'll meet with Zelensky. They both have weaknesses and they both have strengths.
Would you send money? Answer the question.
Within 24 hours, that war will be settled. It'll be over. It'll be absolutely
Do you
over.
want Ukraine to win this war?
I don't think in terms of winning and losing. I think in terms of getting
Based.
it settled so we stop killing all these people and breaking.
Based how, you chud? Based how? By the way, your hair is combed in the wrong direction. I'm just saying. Tell the people that comb your hair for you that your hair is combed in the wrong direction. Also, I'd leave a button undone, but that's just me. You know, you're trying to be authentic. Just leave a button. Maybe let some air go to that small little brain that you got.
And this warmongering CNN host, do you even want Ukraine to win? What does winning mean to you, bitch? What does winning mean to you? Getting Russia out of, the remaining territories that haven't been, fully, brought into the Russian Federation. Getting Russia out of the territory that's been incorporated into the Russian Federation. Getting Russia out of Crimea. Getting, Ukrainian troops into Russia. What does winning look like for you? They never identify. They never can explain. Never.
Can I just follow up on that? You said you don't think in terms of winning and losing. Mr. President, can I just follow up on that? Because that's a really important statement
let me
that
just
you just
follow
made
up.
there. Can you say if you want Ukraine or Russia to win this war?
I want everybody to stop dying. They're dying. Russian.
You want people to stop dying, but you're friends with the Saudi crown prince, and there's literally babies and women who you can see their ribs coming out of their fucking guts because they don't have any food, because there's a genocide going on in Yemen, you motherfucker. What are you talking about? You want people to stop dying? What are you talking about? You don't want people to stop dying. You're so full of shit, Donald. God.
And Ukrainians. I want them to stop dying.
I love it. It's the perfect answer. Do you want Ukraine to win this war or not? I want everyone to stop dying. I don't want more death.
That's not
Let's
really
have peace. Okay. No one in Washington is focused.
When did he say he wanted peace? Just out of curiosity, when did he say that just now? Did he say he wanted peace? Am I tripping? Did he say he wanted peace? Maybe I am. Sometimes I don't hear things clearly. Hold on.
I want everybody to stop dying.
Okay.
They're dying.
Right.
Russians and Ukrainians.
Okay.
I want them to stop dying.
I love it. It's the perfect answer.
Okay,
Do
so
you
he didn't
want
say
Ukraine
peace.
to win this war or not? I want everyone to stop dying. I don't want more death. Let's have peace. Okay. No one in Washington is focused on this. Let's have peace. No one is focused on this.
Bernie Sanders, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar. Credit to him. Matt Gaetz, I think, has brought it up a couple times. If she wins, Marianne Williamson. You're just a liar, Jackson. I'm just going to expose you for the liar that you are, bro.
Everyone wants, Ukraine needs to win at any cost. Ukraine, but they don't know what winning is. But Ukraine needs to win, but we don't know what winning is. But they have to.
And I'll have that done. I'll have that done in 24 hours. I'll have it done. You need the power of the presidency to do it.
But you won't say that you want Ukraine to win.
You know what I'll say? I'll say this. I want Europe to put up more money because they're in for 20 billion. We're in for 170, and they should equalize. They have plenty of money. They should equalize. I got with NATO. When I sat down, I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars that they weren't paying under Obama and Bush and all of these other presidents. That's why they're able to help them fight the war, because of the money I got. But I want Europe.
What's happening in
Excuse
Ukraine?
me. I want Europe to put up more money because they're laughing at us. They think we're a bunch of jerks. We're spending $170 billion for faraway land, and they're right next door to that land, and they're in for 20. I don't think so.
When it comes to what's happening there, when you were in office, you said that you respected President Putin. Do you still respect him today?
He made a tremendous mistake. He's a smart guy, you know. I remember I said he was smart, she was smart. They said,
I feel like he's just coming out and saying that to say it. Like that's the moment where he's coming out and saying it just to say it, because he's literally said how smart Putin was for launching the SMO and taking all the territory.
He said President Xi.
No, he's saying something that is true because he's running for president and he doesn't want to look like he almost looks like he's a total jackass, but there's like some part of him that like I guess knows how to be a showman, and so he wanted to say that because most, you know, Americans, while they're not really for us giving money to the Ukraine, they also don't like Putin. And so he knows that in order for him to win the independence, that he has to say something along those lines, that he doesn't like Putin. That's how you win, dumb fuck. But when you ran for office, you didn't know how to win. Because you ran on, like, being, like, an anti-Bernie Sanders leftist, you dumb fuck.
Xi of China, right? Is smart.
What does China do?
1.5 billion people. He's the ruler of 1.5 billion people.
Jackson is pro-China, by the way. I just wanted to put that out there. He posts about China all of the time. He's also pro Kim Jong-un, which honestly is not shocking to me. So Jackson is just pro-authoritarian, and he's got a dick in his mouth, and he's got a dick in his butt, and he's got one in his ear, and it's all these, you know, authoritarians. And then Trump's, well, it won't be able, it's not big enough to fit. So
he's a smart guy. How dare he say he's smart? Of course he's smart.
MAGA communism achieved, folks.
Shut the fucking dude. Okay, I need to talk about this with my homie that hops onto the podcast. Listen, I know you're most likely watching this because I'm gonna put Trump into the title somehow, which means that you'll be watching this. Can we just you and me, can we just agree that MAGA communism is fucking stupid? That's not even a thing. Like that's not a thing, right? That's definitely not a thing.
MAGA communism achieved.
They want you to say he's a stupid person. Okay, he's not a stupid person. He's very smart. He's very cunning. And Putin made a bad mistake, in my opinion.
What was his mistake?
His mistake was going in. He would have never gone in.
Oh, Jackson smug. See, that's base Trump right there. That is the Trump who knows how to be a salesman. Because he's running for president, he has to try to win the independents. And the independents don't like Vladimir Putin. And Jackson just lost his smile. The best part of the video was Jackson losing his smile. Oh my God, this little chud.
President. We used to talk about it there.
Do you believe that he is a war criminal?
What?
Do you believe that Putin is a war criminal? He's responsible for the deaths of thousands
Well,
of Ukrainian men
I
and
think
women
it's
and
something that
children.
should not be discussed now. It should be discussed later, because right now we have to get a war. If you say he's a war criminal, it's going to be a lot tougher to make a deal to get this thing stopped. Because if he's going to be a war criminal where people are going to go and grab him and execute him, he's going to fight a lot harder than he's fighting, you know, under the other circumstance. That's something to be discussed at a later date. Right now, we want to get that war settled. And I'm not talking about the money either. I'm talking about all the lives that are the number of people being killed in that war is far greater than you.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hey, Donald. You helped cause this. You helped cause this. Hey, Donald. Hey, Donald. You insolent, ignorant fuck. You helped cause this. You weren't the sole cause of it, but you helped cause this. Lives being lost. The fuck are you talking about?
And you hear when they blow up a city and those buildings come pouring down, and then they say 2 people were injured. No, hundreds and thousands of people are being killed, and we have to get that war settled.
Hundreds of thousands? No, that's just not true. If you're talking about soldiers, yeah, I get that. I understand. But it's not like it's most of the people that were going to leave got out of the crossfire. The people that chose to stay, granted, there shouldn't be a war in the first place, but like they knew what they were doing by staying in a war-torn land. It just kind of comes with the territory. Now that's not me justifying it. That's not me justifying. I'm saying that there's going to be casualties in war, but for you to act like you care about the lives of these people when you literally did Yemen, when you helped Yemen, you kept Obama's policy of Yemen going and took money from the Saudi government to help keep Yemen going. You're full of shit, Donald.
President Trump, right after.
I don't think Trump could have had a more base response to those two questions. And those
no, that's not based, Jackson. That's not based. I've never heard you once bring up Yemen in this whole time. You did not bring up Yemen once. Not once. That is something that doesn't get talked about very, very much, especially in the mainstream media. You're not telling the truth. You're just not.
those were very gotcha questions that had nothing to do with
he didn't answer the question that the young girl asked him. So what are you talking about? Like, ew, get that. I don't know why I paused it there. You think this guy licks pussy? Look at the homie's tongue. Super small.
real policy. I mean,
He probably doesn't even get pussy, so I don't know why I even asked that question. I mean, just look at his face. Who would want to give pussy to that face?
first question, yeah. Should we continue funding it or should we continue arming Ukraine? Yeah, that's a policy question. Is
that he by the way didn't answer, but you didn't say anything about that.
Do you care about if Ukraine wins? Do you actually want Ukraine to win? What is this? This is a stupid question. As is the question, is Putin a war criminal? Those are gotcha questions.
No. That Putin's a war criminal one's not really a gotcha question. I mean, that's actually kind of a fair question. Considering that it's coming from CNN, that's actually kind of a fair question. And I've made it clear I am not a fan of CNN, but it's actually not that bad of a question. Like, is he a war criminal? Just say it, yes or no, and then state your reasoning. But Trump can't say anything because he doesn't have any answers for anything. He if you notice, he never gives a straight answer. Never.
Trump handled it beautifully well.
Not really.
You've got Bernie Sanders out here who says he was anti-war 4 years ago, and now he's like, I believe NATO should be doing more to come.
What the fuck are you talking about? When did Bernie Sanders say that? Huh? Jackson. Hey, Jackson. You fuck. What are you talking about? My guy Bernie literally is based as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're literally making shit up. At least I'm showing the evidence. I'm showing the receipts. Right here, dumb fuck. Look it up for yourselves if you really care that much. Let's see what this chart has to say. I will literally defend Bernie. I will literally defend Bernie until the end of time. That man deserved to be president.
Terrorism. And you got Trump coming out talking about some woman's cat named Vagina, and
what?
In the same sentence he's saying like, yeah, no, I don't care if Putin's a war criminal. I don't care if Ukraine wins.
Jackson, you're younger than me, but I think you've got dementia, buddy. When did he mention cats? He didn't say anything about cats throughout that whole interview. I don't want to watch that whole thing again because there's only so much I can listen to Trump talk, but you're even more insufferable than Trump. At least Trump is funny. You're not funny. You're just a chud.
I want peace, and that's that. And when it comes to rebuilding Ukraine in the future, their governmental fees, whatever, Europe has to pay their fair share. Okay, Europe has to pay their fair share. I got no problems. I got no qualms with what he's got to say here. Very base from President Trump, the only guy saying this in D.C.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I needed that laugh. It's a very sad Monday morning. Not like I'm not mentally sad. It's just Mondays are always the worst day. It's a Monday morning. I needed that laugh, bro. Laughing at Jackson Hinkle, and it's not even 9:30 in the morning. I usually get sharp at like 12 o'clock, but Jackson, just like watching him talk and listening to him speak is just like, it's helping me to get sharp. Like, if I ever need to work, or if I ever get dementia, or if there's ever a threat of me getting it, I just got to watch Jackson Hinkle videos and I'll be good to go. Because whenever I think that I'm dumb, I just watch Jackson Hinkle speak, and I instantly feel better about myself. But yeah, let me just show this here, because this will prove everything that I'm saying. See, unlike Jackson, I show receipts. So here, let me show this here. This is Jackson's tweet. He put this out in 2021. He said, I'm going to try to say it in his, vocal inflections. Proud to announce that I'm the recipient of the Serena Shim Award for Uncompromised Integrity in Journalism. Thank you to everyone who has supported my work. I am honored to be recognized amongst a pool of voices who have been a huge influence on my anti-imperialist worldview. Yeah, so the Serena Shim Award comes from the Syrian government, and basically whoever wins it gets paid a shit ton of money for it. So, yeah, Jackson is beholden to the Syrian government. And and I don't have any proof of it, but I'm sure he's taking money from the Kremlin. And it wouldn't shock me if he's taking money from the Chinese. I'm pretty sure that Kim Jong-un's also giving him money. And I'm 99% sure that he's in bed with the RNC. So that was just me dunking on Jackson Hinkle for about 45 minutes. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Or if you didn't like it, you know how to unsubscribe, and you won't hurt my feelings. But my goal is to get Jackson to see this and to actually respond to me. That would be nice. I want to have a civil debate with him. Just, I know, like, I know I called him a chud, but, like, you know, it's not healthy to hide who you are inside, Jackson. But if we actually had a debate, I would be civil, because 99% of the time, I'm a nice guy. 99% of the time. It's like you and like Jimmy Dore are like the two people that I just can't stand. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and see you for the next one. Peace out.